Hello, I am Kristy Duncan, and I'm delighted to be chatting today with Andrea Towns, who's CFO and Vice President, Finance Business Partner at Mastercard Canada, based here in Toronto. Welcome, Andrea.
Thank you, Kristy. Glad to be here.
So maybe we could start off by getting you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Absolutely. I'm Andrea Towns, CFO for Mastercard Canada. I currently live in Toronto. Prior to this role, I worked in the Mastercard Technology Business Unit in the U.S. and lived in St. Louis, Missouri, and New York City as the finance lead for the technology hub in Manhattan. I've been with Mastercard for 5 years.
Very cool. So let's get started. For those in the audience who might not be familiar with My Career in Six, we're going to start with some rapid fire questions, just looking for one-word answers. And we'll be following with 6 more detailed questions. So are you ready, Andrea?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So who or what inspires you?
My parents.
Do you attribute your success to luck or hard work?
Hard work.
What drives you?
Purpose.
Favorite quote or motto that you live by?
Re-examine all you have been told. Dismiss what insults your soul.
When applying for a new opportunity, what % of attributes do you feel you need in order to be confident with your application?
70%.
And what's the coolest payments company today?
I might be biased, but the coolest payments company is Mastercard.
Trick question. Awesome. All right. Thanks, Andrea. Now that we know a little bit more about you, let's move on to the in-depth questions about your journey. What's been your biggest challenge as you climb the ladder in payments?
Making business decisions in the middle of the learning process, I would say. As I've moved and accepted new roles, every new role or opportunity created a new challenge for me. And this requires that I learn quickly, be curious, and be comfortable during the learning process while moving forward with decisions.
Curiosity is a very good trait. What do you feel has been your greatest accomplishment in your career to date, Andrea?
When I think about my career accomplishments, I think about resilience, which is at the core of who I am. Resilience has led me to approach every opportunity with curiosity, and this has created a very long runway in my career.
Fantastic. So, if there were one thing you could have done differently in your career, what might that have been?
When I think about my career, I've had an amazing experience, and I wouldn't say there's anything I would have done differently. I think every single experience has led me to where I am and who I am. So I would not change anything that I've done.
No regrets.
No regrets.
As a senior female leader at Mastercard, how have you helped to shape the culture of the current business in Toronto?
Having a positive impact in the business is a major area of focus for me. I'm very passionate and active in creating an inclusive environment where all can grow and learn while we're supporting the strategic goals of the company.
I love that. Passion and inclusivity, so important. This has been a great discussion, but I cannot let you go today, Andrea, without asking that if you were to give some career advice, perhaps 3 tips for the rising stars in our audience, what would those be?
I would say you have to be patient with yourself and others. You have to surround yourself with people who will be supportive as you move along your journey, and create a neutral space where others can feel supported as well.
Very interesting. I love the support, both giving and receiving, and doing that through the course of your career, and also being patient, being kind to yourself.
Absolutely.
Such great words of wisdom. This has been really inspiring, Andrea. Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Thank you, Kristy. It's been a pleasure.
So thank you to everybody in our audience for listening. And I encourage you to join us online for many other episodes of My Career in 6, where we chat with inspirational leaders from around the world of payments, like Andrea.